care of business here at home.
Yeah, defending home court is the priority. They don't want to lose that advantage, and they certainly don't want their opponent gaining any confidence.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Then it's Flagg. Then there's Irving. And it's Larson in at the 2 guard. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Pass to Mr. Incredible. And he's good on the 3 ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you. Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You train triple.
And I'm coming for my revenge.
Now Flagg. Trying to shoot. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. About a minute played so far here in the first. Shot's good by Mr. Incredible.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They double him with Irving. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Castillo. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You won't see that from him very often.
Pass to Lively. Lively with the screen. Flagg offline with his 3. Warriors are gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Castillo.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt, Davis will be a factor tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And so here is Dallas after the miss from Castillo. Here's Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Mr. Incredible. He's got 7. And again, no good by Golden State. Pass to Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They have been on an absolute tear so far in this postseason, as they've currently won their first 9 games in a row. Clearly, they seem to be peaking at just the right time.
And you know, of course, time will tell as the intensity wears on all teams by the time you reach the conference finals. But right now, they're on fire and playing with a lot of confidence. I know the streak is secondary to just winning each game, but that's exactly why they are sitting 9-0.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Davis, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Poole. The Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 9. Drives to the hoop. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there.
for the finish.
Pass to Davis. It's stolen by Green. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. The Warriors on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Rui Hachimura out there with Green. Then there's Mr. Incredible. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Ivy in at the 1. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries from 16. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Davis.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here is Mr. Incredible, defended by Strus. Shots good by Mr. Incredible.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Rollins. He has yet to score. In the corner, it's Gafford. And here's Strus for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Warriors leading by 4. Right now, let's take him over.
Yes! He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Here's Rollins. Launches it. Drops in the tray.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Poole. And the Mavericks making a change here. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here is Mr. Incredible. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. They've given them an inch of room.
And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That's his first foul. And the Warriors want some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. And Washington subbed in for Jaden Ivey. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Dallas. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Rollins, guarded by Castillo. 4 on the clock. Fires from 18. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Flag. Irving sets a screen for Flag. Here's Larson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up the right, letting it all go.
Oh, he went full peacock mode there. Look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to flaunt it.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Dallas making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Mavericks trail by 8. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Irving. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
Here's Mr. Incredible. He's got 23 from outside the arc. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Flag. Off target from three-point range. Warriors leading by 6. A 3. Shot's good by Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors. And the Mavericks with possession here. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Gafford kicks to Aldridge. Gafford sets the pick for Aldridge. Irving for 3. That shot, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We come back right after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Dallas Mavericks.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. In it's small and power forward. It'll be Flag and Davis. Then there's Irving. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Larson in at the 2.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Pass to Davis. Lively a screen on Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. Davis kicks to Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Warriors leading by 13. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Lively a screen on Washington. To the paint, here's Larson. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Curry with the three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And it's flag missing. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Kuminga throws it down.
Aggressive finish. You can see Kuminga is very confident in his athleticism in these spaces.
Mavericks trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Irving passes to Davis. To the inside. Lively, that's good. Lively's got his first 2 points.
Something we don't always talk about with Davis because he's so talented is his elite understanding of the game, his basketball IQ.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So it's the Warriors now. Outside Curry. Golden State moving it around. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 26. Pass to Washington. Pocket 6. Down low. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Flag with it. Washington's on him. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Collins checked in for Dallas.
Number 13.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Curry passes to Castillo. Irving against Curry. There's the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Flag's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving kicks to Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Well, Davis gets to the line a lot, and people don't talk about it, but he's an excellent foul shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Davis.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
And the Warriors with some changes. Hachimura comes in for Nick Richards. And it's Jaden Ivey in for P.J. Washington.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Curry passes to Castillo. Hachimura, the screen. Pass to Mr. Incredible. 5 on the clock. And the Warriors get it back. Ivey passes to Castillo. To the middle. There's Kuminga. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Kuminga's got his 3rd basket of the night. Mavericks trail by 13. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Number 1, Stephen Curry. Warriors leading by 3. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Ivy is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Mr. Incredible. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Rollins. Pass to Aldridge. Here's Flag. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And 12 points for Cooper Flag.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Here's Castillo, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mr. Incredible's got 29.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing them out there right now.
Ooh, you can break all the angles you want. You still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
Rollins with the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Ivy with the bucket.
Nice work from the mid-range. Ivy knows how to keep balance offensively.
Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Flag. Shoots over Hachimura. Again, the Mavericks score.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Different look here for the Warriors. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Rui Hachimura. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Ivy. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. And then for Dallas, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Davis comes in for Aldridge. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Rollins. And the basket by Curry.
You see players around the league trying to copy Curry's one-motion shot, but there's only one step.
Irving against Curry. Davis with a screen on Washington. Going inside.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Here's Curry. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Mr. Incredible. 6 on the shot clock. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
Moving against Curry. And down goes the three.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Oh, the jumper goes.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Outside, Davis. Davis using his size.
This is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless abandon. Oh, my gracious.
Now Curry. Puts up the three.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First team foul. At the line, your Warriors.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaking. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Irving looking for an opening. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead right there. Curry fires. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Castile. Davis. He's off from 3. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1, we'll see if they try.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He was direct with his message, saying, quote, "This is the playoffs. Leave it all out there on the floor. It's winning time. Finish it." Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry, and there's the 3.
Fearless. Curry takes the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Curry against Irving. Here's Davis.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Now Curry for the win. Got it at the buzzer.
That is how you finish it.
3 of the biggest points he'll ever score as he wins it for them at the buzzer.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals.